Hey, you guys, welcome to Miles Hannah, journal number 10, Comm 240. First question is: the author offers insight into a role of communication in the Star family and his own. What is communication like in your family, and what can be improved? Um, First and foremost, I love my family. Everything we do is just so binding together. So I love also what the author talked about in his speech. He talked about many different things and the communication of family. The communication in my family is very good. Everyone typically knows everything about everyone in the house. Talk everything out. Everyone is in everyone else's business, so there are a lot of things to talk about on a regular basis in my family. We tend to joke around a lot and be sarcastic about different topics, so at times it can be hard to see the angle of which somebody is coming at you about a topic because you don't really know if they're serious or not. Um, this is not, there's not so much that needs to be improved. One thing that might need to be bettered is when someone goes out to get food, everyone thinks that they know what the next person likes to eat, so they tend to assume of what they want and just get any type of food without asking them what they want, and it normally is the wrong thing that they bring back. So we probably just need to do better at communication when it comes to getting orders of food for food, and other than that, it's pretty good. Question number two is: what are the three planks for a family life according to the speaker? Which of these planks do you think would be most successful to implement in your family? And please explain. Accountability is the first key thing that I heard, which is when everyone's accountable for their personal responsibilities, and it gives a great sense of a process, knowing that these different things create one. So, but other than that, the first plank that he talked about, which is adapt all the time, and which is being very flexible, being open minded, and letting the best ideas win. And I truly am a believer of that. The second plank that he talked about is empowering your children. Out of all the planks, I felt that the accountability plank is one of the best ones, along with empowering your children. Going along with that, we typically play a role in each other's lives, and we count on each other to fulfill whatever task is brought upon them, whether it's to cook, clean, wash, or doing work. Someone has a role that needs to be attended to. So just empowering your children also goes along with that, just by making sure everyone is okay and making them feel that they're not less than what they are. So, and then the last and third point that he discussed was to tell your story, which is he says that all successful corporations have two values in which they go by things, which is to preserve the core, which is the foundation, and stimulate process, and which is to find who you are and create your own core values. That's one thing that really stuck with me. And the last question that was asked is: considering the third plank, tell your own story. Uh, what is it that you know about your family, and please describe some things about your family that you think define it or essential part to a story. Considering the last plank, which is telling your story, what I know about my family is that they are hard workers and do the right thing. That's one thing that they always do. The central part of my family is probably the loyalty and the sense of appreciation when it's due, and that's pretty much it.